A diamond interchange is one of the simplest interchanges to build, but if you don't build it right, it will start to break down as your city grows. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to build a better diamond interchange. So let's get building. So the first tip I'm going to give you today is to protect your transportation corridors. So what do I mean by that? Well, a corridor is an area, and typically it's a very long, slender area, where you don't allow any development. So it's a very purposeful or thoughtful way of planning your city when you're building your city. And an example of that is right in front of you here. I've got a long corridor, and if I just move up this way, you'll see here that I've actually protected an area for a future interchange. Now, I know if you're like me that you like to build a city as tight as possible. That saves money and hopefully helps your city grow, and it's just a very efficient way to build a city. But what I'm asking you to do is to resist that urge, at least in some areas, to protect for future transportation builds. And it doesn't have to be for highways and interchanges. It could be for passenger rail, cargo trains, metro, trams, bus-only roads, or any combination of the above. But the bottom line is, protect those corridors and your build will be easier in the future. Benefits of a diamond interchange is that they're easy to build and they're cheap to build. However, if you don't design them correctly, they can congest rather quickly. So I'm going to show you the finer points today of how to keep those diamond interchanges working well as the traffic volumes increase. Next, I'm going to fast forward through the build, and then I'm going to come back and highlight the features on how to keep that traffic flowing well and maximize the traffic volume capacity that you can get through a diamond interchange. Now let's review that build. We adjusted the highway connections at this end of the highway, and then we built our highway using the parallel road tool down here to make sure it was symmetrical and looks good. And then we went ahead and built our diamond interchange. Tip number 2 is to use long ramps to increase the storage capacity at your interchange. As you can see, I already have a capacity issue developing at this particular interchange, and I'm probably going to have to work on the signal timing to fix that. But nonetheless, the longer your ramps are, the more storage capacity you have. And the other thing is, I like to use 2-lane ramps. That also increases your storage capacity and separates traffic that's turning right and left. If we look at the interchange from above, you can see one ramp terminal on the left here and the other one on the right. So keep these ramp terminals as far apart as reasonably possible, and the reason for that is to minimize any congestion or help deal with congestion on the road that travels underneath the interchange. Tip number 4 is to use the Traffic Manager President's Edition mod to help manage traffic at the intersection. That's this little symbol here to toggle the Traffic Manager President's Edition main menu. And we use this symbol here. We use the change lane arrows, in particular to change the arrows on the ramps, so that each lane has a specific purpose to either turn right or turn left. And eventually, and at times, traffic will line up in their particular lanes, but that helps increase the storage capacity and the function of your interchange. And the other function we used was the lane connector function, and you can see the red line and the blue line faintly here, so that traffic turns into specific lanes. Tip number 5 is to use the Traffic Manager Presence Edition mod to synchronize the signals at the ramp terminals. So if you click on the little icon here, the toggle main menu for the Traffic Manager Presence Edition, and we use the timed traffic light function, if I click on that, you'll see little stopwatch icons come up at this intersection here and the one at the top. So those traffic lights are now synchronized, and that'll help minimize any traffic congestion on the road that goes underneath the highway. Well, after all that work, I still have one tiny problem at this interchange, and that is that one ramp is really congested. It's backing right up onto the highway, as you can see. So my question to you is, how should I fix that? What are your thoughts and ideas? So please note them in the comments section below my video. I'd like to know, what do you think I should do to fix this one ramp? The rest of the interchange is working absolutely fine. I just have this one problem. How should I fix it? Let me know your thoughts. Well, we've covered how to build a Diamond Interchange. And we've also talked about ways to enhance traffic flow. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial and found it informative. I also hope you found the 5 tips I gave you to be useful. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please click the button in the middle and subscribe to my channel. You can also click on the boxes on the left or the right to see more videos like this. If you know how to fix that traffic backup I was experiencing on one of the ramps, please tell me what you think the fix is in the comments below. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.